Alright, let's see this thing on. Let's see. Okay, live. Alright. Hello, everybody. It's your favorite Puma here, and very guys Bill here. Yep, that's me. What, y'all?
And hey, howdy, hey, everybody, it's Woody of Waluigi here. And Buzzadia Space Ranger.
Yep. And we're back for another round of Puffardy. Yes, it actually has been a long time since we haven't done another episode of the show, but hey, we're back for another round. I know it's been a long time. You guys want to see more? Well, you are officially in luck.
Yes, you really are.
Yep. So, you guys probably want to see more? Well, like we said, you're in luck. So, if for those of you who don't remember how this works, each of us are going to have a turn from our side. One of our characters will be choosing one of these questions on the board for how much money there is. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
basically,
exactly.
it's like how regular Jeopardy works.
Yeah, exactly. So before we start, me and Waluigi have some very sad and unfortunate news.
Uh oh, what is it?
Well, uh, this actually may sound a little depressing, but Kleeh's grandmother passed away.
Oh my god. Oh, Woody Waluigi, we are so sorry for your grandma.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, or or I know, it's very devastating. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah. That that that's very sad. Your grandma passed away just before Independence Day. Which is speaking of our grandparents, our grand's going to his grandparents tomorrow, but still, I can't believe you guys lost your grandma.
I know I it's it's oh hey, Wookie. I don't know what to say, Buzz. What? This is the this is the worst thing ever happened to Queen ever since he lost her Aunt Marilyn or Aunt Marilyn or oh oh.
Oh, Woody. Again, we're so sorry for you, but we understand how hard it is when one of our when a family member, when a member in this family, or even a pet can pass away. Like now, you know how our creator felt when he lost his dog Buster back in December of 2023 when he passed away from I think it was respiratory failure. He felt the same way as you did, but as the months passed, he's no longer depressed and he still remembers Buster from his heart. And I'm sure he's in a better place, just like how Klee's grandma is, because everyone knows everyone goes to heaven. And I know again, I know it's sad that to see one of your family members have passed away, but I'm sure she'll you'll always remember her from your heart, and you guys can think of all the great memories you had together.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dark Wookie. I know this is a little sad and it's it'll take some time to recover from this. Yes, we need someone to be very, very serious. So, yeah. Hey, shh. Calm down, Woody. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. I'm here.
Yeah, we're all here for you, Woody. We really do feel bad that you guys lost your grandma, but again, it like we said, it may sound depressing to see a family member pass away, but again, she's gonna be in a better place, and I'm sure she'll be looking down on you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Because hey, people, because some people don't last forever when it comes to being under elderly age, but hey, just remember, it's that's how life goes. And in order to elderly age, you you passed away eventually. But but it's yeah, but it's okay. Just remember that God is being very good care of you. You know,
Yeah,
with the other family members. there's no Kleehs that died.
Yeah, and plus, by the time we all get to heaven when we get older, I'm pretty sure heaven's gonna be just like Earth. You're gonna have everything again. You'll see your family again, your loved ones. Maybe, yeah, because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff in heaven. You'll see your grandma again. You'll see the other members you have lost in your family. Hey, maybe you'll even have YouTube or more movies up in heaven. Maybe even VR chat.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And just yeah, but they but but they always stay close from your heart there, Wookie. Well, when the prayers heart is. Yeah, because I know it's Kleeh's right, not yours. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like what Stitch always says. Honor means family. Family means nobody is left behind or forgotten. Yeah, yeah, you got that right, boss. You read my mind. So,
Yeah,
we're really sorry about your familiar grandma passed away. With it's okay, Stitch. I know it's not easy, but we'll eventually recover from this sadness in like I don't for God knows how long. I mean, well, at least like Kleeh's finding ways to actually cope from it, to cope himself from the situation.
yeah. Plus, yeah, you always got family and friends who comfort you whenever you lost someone, especially us.
Yeah, that's what they're there for. Yeah, yeah. I mean, they are they're very nice people who are always with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like speaking of our grandma, our Korea's grandma is still alive. Here's a picture of her with our grandpa in this picture. I know it's a little hard to see, but when our Korea's grandma passes away, although she still has a while to go, our Korea's gonna be a little sad to see her gone. But then again, he'll recover from his sadness, and then he'll wait for that day to heaven to see her again.
Mm. Yeah. It's oh yeah. Oh oh oh. Just you. Just you heard the news, sadness. I I kind of did. I'm really really sorry about the loss of your prayers. Your prayers, grandpa. Yeah, it's fine, sadness. Um, guys, is there time to go? Yeah. Well, don't worry. Listen, listen. Again, this is a little rough, but we are gonna make sure that you'll make it through this cope of sadness of a loss of a person. Really do that for me, boys? Oh, yeah, of course. We'll do that not just for you, but for our creator as well. Oh,
Yeah. Hey, maybe we'll make a dedication for her after this episode or the next episode of Puffardy.
I will love that.
Yeah, yeah, because there's usually an episode or a movie that's dedicated to someone who passed away during production. Like for example, Clifford's Really Big Movie was dedicated to John Ritter, the voice of Clifford, because he passed away before the movie was released, and the movie was dedicated to his memory.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I think either after this episode of Papa or the next episode of Papa we'll include a dedication for your guys' grandma.
Thank you. I will love that.
Yeah. So before we begin this episode of Papa, let's have a moment of silence to remember Woody and Waluigi's grandma. From us to them, from us, Molly and Boo's family, and the Woody and Waluigi characters, We will all miss Kleeh 1954's grandma. May she rest in peace. She'll be in a better place.
Yeah, she will be.
Yes. Then again, Woody, you'll eventually get through this, and like we said, she'll be looking down on you for good. We're not only doing this episode for you, we're also doing this for your guys' grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Woody, you think you're gonna be okay for this episode?
Uh, I think so. I'll try my best to recover from this. It's gonna be tough, but I will try.
Okay. All right.
All right. Glad you're trying to do our tape with me, because and I get concerned about you. I know, boss. I know. You're looking after me like you want like you look after the mouth sometimes. Yeah, exactly. That's my best friend. I hear. Yeah, true. Right. Right. Yeah. No, sorry. Sorry about that, Woody. I know you mean, but I'm gonna be okay. Are you sure? I'm very sure. It's gonna get me some time to recover from this, but I will be okay.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I'm just making sure. I know you are. All right. Anyways, I think you guys can go do your Puffardy game. All right. Thank you, Woody. Very time.
All right. So, Woody, do you want to have a couple of minutes alone while me, Boo, Buzz, and while we do Puppety while we wait for you to cope off? You have your moment alone.
All right.
All right. So yeah. So anyways, this episode is dedicated to Kleeh's grandma. May she rest in peace. And this episode is for her.
Yeah. Exactly. Anyways, let me start picking my category. Or
All
is it?
right.
Right.
All right. So the categories we have here, we have This Is America, Classic Nicktoons, Most Wanted Villains, A Day in the Life at Pixar, and A Trip to Cartoon Network City. All for 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500.
All right. Let's see. Okay. I'll take. All right. Okay. For Woody, I'll take 100 for A Day in the Life of at Pixar.
All right. All right. I think you might like this one. The question reads: Explore Andy's room when no one is around. And then all of a sudden, these toys come to life.
Oh, what is Toy Story?
That is correct. For Woody.
Oh, it's my movie. Yeah, it's your movie.
Yeah. Yeah, we included this in the puzzle, and yeah, and it's something we didn't. Yeah. So, Woody, this was for you. We made a question for your movie, Toy Story.
Thank you.
Never an issue, partner.
Yeah, that is good.
All right. Daisy, do you want to have a go now? Sure, Mario. All right, which one do you want to pick? Um, you know what? I'll do the same category too. A Day in the Life at Pixar for, let's say 300. Okay. A fire element falls in love with a water element as they discover their relationship. Yeah, this one is such a really cute movie, and this is the creator's favorite Pixar movie. What is Elemental? That is correct. What is Elemental? Happy is very Pixar movie. Okay. Who's next?
I'll take the next pick.
Okay, Ani, which one do you want to choose?
I bet. I'll bet. I'll pick 100 for most wanted villains.
Okay, 100 for most wanted villains. Alright. This villain was responsible for turning off the TV and trying to force Woody to go to Japan.
Oh, isn't it obvious? Who is Stinky Pete?
That is correct. Stinky Pete the Prospector. Yep, aka the one. Yeah, because he turned off the TV last night and not Jesse because he turned on the TV because he stopped Woody from trying to get his arm back.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. Moving on. All right. Go ahead, Smolder. You'll go next. Okay. Um. Let's do This Is America for 400. Okay, This Is America for 400. All right. The very first president of the United States. He is also seen on the $1 bill. A certain curious monkey got his name from that president. Curious monkey. Oh, I remember that scene. Yeah, from Curious George. Who is George Washington? That is correct. Who is George Washington? Our very first president of the United States.
Who is George Washington?
Yep, because yep, and it says here Curious Monkey got his name from that president. That of course we're talking about Curious George.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Alright, Joy, what do you pick now?
Okay. 200 for a day in the life of Pixar.
Okay. 200 for a day in the life at Pixar. Okay. Set in Toronto, Canada, a 13-year-old girl by the name of Mei Lee can turn into a giant red panda whenever she has a strong emotion coming through.
Oh, what is turning red?
That is correct. What is turning red? All right, so far so good. All right, and you're up next. Okay, what do I want to pick now? Let's do classic Nicktoons for 300. Okay, a 9-year-old a 9 or 10-year-old football-headed kid who helps his friends in this beloved show created by Craig Bartlett. Oh, easy. This is still our creative Nickelodeon show, right alongside Chalk Zone and the Wild Thornberries. What is Hey Arnold? That is correct. What is Hey Arnold? Okay. All right. Who's next?
All right. Let's see. Give me 200 for most wanted villains.
Okay, John Tag. 200 for most wanted villains. An evil virus who is digested by Bill Murray. Who tried to
Who is
take it down.
Drax?
Yep, that is correct. Who is Thrax?
Thrax.
Yep, Thrax, the main antagonist of Osmosis Jones. Alright. Creator, you're up next. Okay then. Well, let's do 400 for a day in the life of Pixar. All right, for 400. Directed by Peter Zone, the director of Elemental. We go back to prehistoric times where we meet a young dinosaur who befriends a little boy. Oh, what is the good dinosaur? That is correct. The good dinosaur, which unfortunately bombed at the box office, making that Pixar's first box office failure. All right, check your eyes up next.
Hmm. Okay, 300 for most wanted villains.
Okay, for 300. The only Shrek villain that Justin likes is the one who turned Shrek's life upside down by making him sign a contract.
Who is Rumpelstiltskin?
That is correct. Who is Rumpelstiltskin? Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and say this right now. Out of all the Shrek villains, the only Shrek villain I like is Rumpelstiltskin. I hated Lord Farquaad. I didn't like the Fairy Godmother, and I definitely hated Prince Charming. But I actually liked Rumpelstiltskin. He was actually a funny villain.
Yeah, because Rumpelstiltskin is more like a funny type. I'm a villain.
Yeah, because he had some funny moments, like when he wears his angry wig whenever he gets angry, or the fact that he yells at his witches a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why Alfred likes Rumpelstiltskin, but he doesn't like the other villains. But yeah, all right, you're next, Garfield. Okay. Hmm. Um, let's do most wanted criminals, most wanted villains for 400. Okay. Nice. This villain was adopted by Master Shifu, but as he got older, he seeks his revenge on the Dragon Warrior before he was sent to the Spirit Realm, and then came back for the fourth film. The four- Oh, this is our Korean's favorite Kung Fu Panda villain. I remember he used to hate him back then, but looking at him again, he's actually a really cool villain. He's a badass too. Who is Tai Lung? That is correct. Who is Tai Lung? Yep, Tai Lung. Yeah, Tai Lung. Tai Lung is actually my favorite villain in the Kung Fu Panda franchise. I used to dislike him back then, because he wanted to kill the Dragon Warrior. But looking at him again, he's actually really cool, and he's a badass too.
I mean, you're not wrong with that.
Yeah, because I mean, I know Woody, Waluigi, and Kleeh used to hate Mrs. Tweety back then, but as the years passed, they no longer hate her. All right, what's next?
All right, we're going full cycle. I'm going next on this.
Yep. All right. So, what do you want to pick next, Yumi?
I pick 100 for Into Cartoon Network City.
Okay, 100 for a trip to Cartoon Network City. Okay. Set in the fictional city of Townsville, join the professor as he creates three little girls made from sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Oh, what are the Powerpuff Girls?
That is correct. What are the Powerpuff Girls? Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. All right. All right, creator, you're up next. Okay, and I'll do the same category, but this time I think I'll do 300. Okay, for 300. Five young kids who live in a treehouse join forces with other young kids as they take down teens and adults. This shows what being a kid is all about. That explains everything. Why I have my inner child. This one show. What is Coding Kids Next Door? That is correct. What is Coding Kids Next Door? Yeah, this is the show that proves what being a kid is all about from your inner child. And to quote number one, even if we don't see each other again, no matter if you're 100 years old or something, you'll remember. I forgot what he said, but I remember he said this in the finale that you guys will always be a kid no matter what.
You're never too old to be living your inner child.
That is correct.
Anyways, I'll develop into the next category. The B200 or picture to Cartoon Network City.
All right, for 200. All right. Jeff Bennett voices a handsome man who has
Who is
blonde
Johnny
hair.
Bravo?
Yep, who is Johnny Bravo. Yep, baby. Sassy. Man, I'm pretty because I am Johnny Bravo. I love flirting with the ladies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep. All right. So far, so good. We only have a couple more questions left, and then we're going to take a half-hour break, and then we'll be back for round number 2. All right. So, Walter, you're next. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish off most wanted villains. All right, for 500. These two evil poachers kidnapped Tally and tried to kill 1,000,000 elephants with an electric fence. One of them threw Eliza into the river, which is fucking child abuse, and were eventually arrested at the end. Okay, I especially love the fact how there's a swear word on here, but it's censored. But yeah, I know who we're talking about. Justice still hates these two to this very day, and we're talking about the main antagonists of the Wild Bill and Mary's movie, who are Sloane and Bree Blackburn. That is correct. Sloane and Bree Blackburn, two of our career's most hated villains of all time.
Oh, Sean and Brie Blackbird. Well, I was more like slow, who like Sloan and Blackbird to hell.
Okay, that is a good one. Oh, welcome. All right.
Alright. So next, I people if I ordered it along with Pixar. Alright, wait, no. Hey, not. Okay, you just put. You know what? Okay, I'll pay yours. Finishing Daylight Pixar for 500.
Okay. Coming in 2025, we meet the title character as he gets abducted by the aliens.
What is Aldo? What is Aldo?
That is correct. What is Elio? Or
Oh.
Elio, however it's pronounced. Because, yeah, that was supposed to be the next Pixar movie after Elemental, but due to that strike that happened back then, it was delayed to 2025.
Yeah, but hey, at least it will give us some time to actually make the movie good. So that we see the longer the release thing goes, the more time it will take to actually make the movie good for people to like it.
Yeah, that is true. So hopefully by the time we get to 2025, Elio will be worth it. All right, it's back to me now. So I think next we'll do This Is America for 500. Okay, This Is America for 500. All right. The 40th president of the United States was also an actor back then. Wait, the 40th Oh, I actually remember we talked about him. I think it was in the last episode of Fancy Puffin. Yeah, we did. If I know a president who was also an actor before he became our 40th president, who is Ronald Reagan? That is correct. who is Ronald Reagan. Yeah, Ronald Reagan, like we said, he is the 40th president, but before he became a president, he was also an actor.
Yep.
Yep. All right. What's next?
It's me! No, Pinhead. Go!
Pinhead, you're not part of the show. I mean, if you were an extra player on the show, we will include you. We'll make you an extra player on the show for a future episode.
Okay, that's but oh, okay. Anyways, give me 400 for a trip to Cartoon Network City.
All right, 400. A young boy named Mac has an imaginary friend.
What is Potter's Home for Imaginary Friends?
That is correct. What is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends? And yeah, the reason why we actually said if in the question, which is short for imaginary friends, that was actually a reference to that one movie that just came out called If, about the imaginary friends.
Oh yeah, because if it's kind of like it's kind of like Potter's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yep, because both involve the imaginary friends themselves. All right. So you know what? I'll go ahead and finish up a trip. Let's go ahead and finish up a trip to Cartoon Network City. All right, Garfield. 500. Set at the summer camp of Camp Kidney. Join these three animals as they navigate their way through crazy shenanigans. This is also the favorite Cartoon Network show to our former friend Yubi. Oh yes, our former friend Yubi, who was part of Plus Factory until he went his own ways back in 2022. And again, he may no longer be our friend, but we still remember him from our heart. So his favorite Cartoon Network show is what is Camp Lazlo? That is correct. What is Camp Lazlo? Come on. Okay. All right. Only 4, 5, 6, 7 questions left.
Okay. All right, let me look. All right. Give me 500 for classic Nicktoons.
Okay, for 500. A 10-year-old boy who finds a magic piece of chalk.
What is Chalk Zone?
That is correct. What is Chalk Zone? Another one of our creators' favorite Nickelodeon shows. Even if he likes Hero and Wild Thornberries, he still has a place in his heart for Chalk Zone.
Yeah, because he still has Rudy as a football pick for his Twitter.
Yep, that is true. And he still has on his profile picture as it's very gay.
Yes.
Got that right, Daisy. All right. And it's your turn. Okay, so let's do This is America for 300. Okay. Woody and Waluigi went to this state for their vacation home in both 2019 and 2020. Ned Flanders also mentions that this state alongside Nevada, Maine, and Kentucky border Springfield. Oh, I remember about the state. And what is Ohio? That is correct. What is Ohio? That is the state Woody and Waluigi went to for their summer vacation.
Oh yeah, when we went there for our vacation.
Yep, Ohio.
Yep, that's where our other our parents live.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Once again, Woody, although your grandma may have passed away, at least you still have your other grandparents.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah. By the way, Woody, how are you feeling? Do you feel a little better still?
I'm getting there, Mario.
All right, sounds good. Because, like we said, we still got you no matter what.
Again, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. All right, only 5 more left, and then we're going to take a half-hour break before we get to round number 2.
All right. Okay, so okay. Give me 400 for Colossal Dick Tunes.
Okay. A young girl who was given the ability to talk to
What's
animals.
Wild Thornberries?
That is correct. What is the wild thornberries? Yep, made from the cartoon that made from the creators of Rugrats, which is Klasky Supo, which also did Rocket Power and the Wacky Adventures of Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Aaron, can I try one of these questions? Sure, Wario. All right. Well, let's do classic Nicktoons as well. Let's do 200. Okay. We enter the house that are filled with young children by names of Tommy, Chucky, Bill, Lil, Angelica, Dill, Susie, and Kimmy. Oh yes, that was one of the first ever Nicktoons ever made, and it also got a CGI reboot, which wasn't that good, but at least I'll credit for the original series. He wasn't fine with the CGI series, but hey, he still likes the classic series no matter what. But what is Rugrats? That is correct. Rugrats, which also had a CGI reboot, which, like we said, it wasn't our cup of tea because we prefer the original the original QD series better. Yep. Okay.
Okay. All right. We're playing some 100 for Classic Nicktoons.
All right. An average 11-year-old boy who lives in the town of Bluffington with his friends. However, Johnson hates the Disney version of his series.
Dog! What is dog?
That
Yeah,
is
what is
correct.
dog? Like I dug a hole in the ground.
Yeah, that is a good
Yeah.
one. All right, 2 more left. For this is America. All right, you know what? I'll have a whip at this. 100 for This Is America. All right. Mm, I made this just for you, Mario. You and Boo and all the characters from your side, at my side, live in the very first state that is part of the 13 colonies. Oh yes, this is the state that we live in, and it's part of the 13 colonies. What is Delaware? That is correct. Delaware is the state that we all live in from our side. Yep. And when you get the last question, this is America for 200. And the question is, Woody, Waluigi, Buzz, and their friends live in this
Texas!
state. That is correct. What is Texas?
Texas! Yeah!
Yep, that's the state that Woody and Waluigi live in. Yep. So, yeah. And thus that concludes round 1 since we have answered all the questions. So, now everyone, we're gonna take a half-hour break. Me, Boo, Woody, and Waluigi, and the others will be back for segment B, aka round 2. We're gonna take a half-hour break. We're gonna let Woody and Waluigi. We're gonna let Woody and Waluigi have a moment of silence to remember their grandma again, because this movie is dedicated to their grandma. Since if you guys saw the beginning of the video, that their grandma passed away. But once again, everyone remember this: when you lose a relative in your family, always remember this: you'll still love them in your heart, and they'll be in a better place looking down on you.
Yeah, that is very true, guys. Hey guys, again, not every person can last forever because when you get way too old, you end up them passing out. and go into the great beyond. Just like that guy from Soul. Well, he was gonna go until the till wait a minute. I can't say it because I don't want to spoil Soul for people who haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, that is true. But yeah. So, anyways, guys, like we said, that's going to conclude for round one. We're going to take a half-hour break, and we'll be back for round number two. Yep. So we'll see you all in a little bit.